To the 40, yeah. To the 30, to the 20. He can go all the way. To the 10.
Know what's going on? Come on now.
Clocking out, I had to drop you on your YouTube scroller. Call up Money Junkie, we done got the conversation rolling. Hit up Blue and ask him which one his parlay's going. Call a couple hours later, asking for another one. Why? This one just hit. This shit just hit. The Convo Junkies came to talk their shit. Just go out there and talk your shit. This shit just hit. I hit the 10 niggas too. The Convo Junkies came to talk their shit. You go out there and talk your shit. If you need stats on last week game, to tune into my dogs. We having conversation about anything involving ball. See when it come to
Hey y'all, welcome in to a new episode of Conversation Junkies. We apologize for missing out last week, but we appreciate y'all for stepping in and coming back and showing us some love. With that being said, we got week 4 starting off with y'all. And I guess to start this one, we'll start with Thursday night game with Seattle versus Arizona. Thursday night game, Seattle at home, and they win by the score of what? Like 21-14, I want to say.
23-20.
23-20.
Me personally, and this just because I'm a Steelers fan and I seen the way Seattle played against us, I'm like, okay, they got a little bit of a defense over there. Them young cats, they want them. So I thought in that game against the Cardinals, their defense really played pretty good. On the flip side of that, I felt like the Cardinals' offense was a little shaky. Definitely in the first 3 quarters. They kind of reeled it back in a little bit towards the end of the game, but the score don't really tell the story of the game. Like, to me, Seahawks dominated that whole game.
True.
Defensively.
True.
Offensively, Sam Darnold had an alright game. I think he had, what he had on the board? He had 242 in the touchdown, so he was pretty efficient on the game. And their run game was pretty good as well. Zach Charbonnet, he had him a touchdown. He did alright. Kenneth Walker, I ain't gonna say I thought he was washed, but I ain't know he was back. I ain't know he was back like he
O-line was never really that good, so they had to just improve it.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like they played decent on all sides of the ball, and they got the dub. So.
And Jackson Smith, he only had 4 catches with 70 yards. So
they couldn't feed him in the first half because they was locking that up.
But all his catches were crucial though.
They was crucial. They was, especially that one on the sideline.
Exactly. He had a lot of 3rd and 4th down conversions that
very
helped
crucial.
win the game.
Yeah.
I'll say on Arizona's end, granted the score didn't tell the whole story, but a lot of their offense was a little stagnant. You know, they trying to find them to run the game without James Conner. They got Trey Benson in. Honestly, they didn't move the ball that bad. You know, Marvin Harrison giving up both of those kicks. I know he stopped running. Granted, like you said before, that first interception was kind of a bad ball by Colin. I will admit that. But you shouldn't have stopped running.
But facts. He could have kept running the ball. Made it look a little better.
Yeah, you could have at least blocked it from getting intercepted.
I just feel like they wasn't even on the same page for a lot of that first game.
The second interception, for sure, juggling the ball in your hands, and you could tell.
Gave it to him.
Yeah, gave it to him. And it was starting to get to his head. That last touchdown that he got the bring within 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could tell, like, that really meant a lot for him.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people was giving up on him.
Shoot, it looked like he was giving up on himself.
Yeah.
Like,
not fast. He didn't seem confident out there.
He just losing confidence. I don't know what it is about all these receivers this year, like him, Brian Thomas Jr., like CD before he went out.
George Pickens.
George
did it last week.
Yeah, but everybody just getting in their own head this year. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, I agree. Seattle just looking like the dominant team of the NFC West right now.
Yeah,
but I will say this though, on a good note, no matter what Kyler go through, he still like he give it his all. I like that about Kyler Murray. He don't look like he defeated no time. He be out there smiling like a little kid running, still throw the ball.
They look alright, but it's
between them and San Francisco, they're gonna be you know what? Out of the rank, as a matter of fact, they got a tough division.
They do.
Yeah.
I mean, all 4 of the teams are competitive right now.
They are.
Next game we got this 9:30 game in Dublin. We got the Steelers versus the Vikings. Shout out my nigga Justin. Go Vikings, you know what I'm saying? But we got a final score, 24-21. It was a great game, honestly. Offense really showed that we can move the ball when you got at least 10 of the 11 guys doing what they're supposed to do. It shows that we can move the ball
First drive scared me with this.
It definitely did.
First play of the game is a sack scared me.
Facts. Definitely did. But overall, I feel like we was moving the ball well enough to keep us in the game on offense and defensively. Even though we somehow gave up 21 points, like until like the fourth quarter, like we held them to 6 like the whole game.
Good all around defense. As a team, we still have broken plays that turn into
that's
big
what I was
plays.
What y'all got to say about all that broken coverage?
Yeah.
That I've been seeing?
Honestly, on that, the important one, the one to Addison where he got
Jordan Addison, that was
like 80 yards.
Nobody ran with him.
Nobody ran. I'm pretty sure we was in quarters coverage. I'm not sure what none of our DBs was doing. We had Slade and we had I can't remember if it was Chuck Clark or Thornhill out there. But
I think it was Thornhill.
Nobody. I mean, no. For some reason, and I feel like as a safety, you should know to net. Like, what are you? The only reason you playing that depth is if you're in a hook curl, and if you're in a hook curl, I mean, somebody got to know that they got to play deep. But luckily, Peyton Wilson was able to track him down and stop him at the one. You know, get a little more time off the clock.
Because I don't think Holcomb would have caught him. So I'm glad Peyton wasn't in that play.
No.
Speaking on the fact that it was Carson Wentz over J.J. McCarthy, definitely was better quarterback play. Although they were out 3 of their starting offensive linemen.
Definitely was.
They shouldn't be able to move the ball the way that they did for what they did. I will say that. But y'all did have a complete game. Aaron Rodgers played clean. He had like 200 yards.
Yeah, 2
I
something.
think
I think he went for
right
like
at 200.
18 for like 22 or
Exactly.
something like that.
Like very efficient game. So and that's all y'all need, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, facts. We
So,
don't need to play nothing crazy. We just need to be able to be
crazy. Y'all supposed to be able to lean on y'all defense.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, y'all did what the way Mike Tomlin called the play towards the end of the fourth quarter. He does seem to rely on his defense more. So
I was definitely happy that we got Darnell involved today.
Yeah, for sure.
He didn't get no touchdown or no big targets, but we got Darnell involved in the offense.
I feel like when we give him the ball, he automatically at least gonna get 6 or 7 yards.
I was happy that y'all had a run game today.
Oh, facts.
Oh yeah, shout out
Gainwell, man. He had, I think, if he didn't have 100, he had almost 100. Caleb
ain't do nothing.
We just, I don't know what we doing with him, man. I don't want to take too long on this, but for some reason we always run a toss to this man.
Yeah, Gainwell had 19 carries, 99 yards, 2 touchdowns.
And
Great
he was
game.
good in the receiving game as well. I think he had like 140 all purpose. I would say so. Shout out to the Steelers, man.
Next game, we got a game that I was ready and prepared to watch, which was the Eagles beating the Buccaneers 31-25. My takes on this game was I expected it to be, a low-scoring, very defensive game from both sides of the ball. But
I did not.
coming out the gate, you got a 3-and-out block punt. Eagles pick it up, take it back for a touchdown. So that set the tone for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Then Baker come back, he get the ball, then they go 3-and-out again. Boom! Now the Eagles got the ball. Eagles go right down the field and score. So that put me in the situation to where I'm watching. I'm like, this gonna be over really quick. But let's talk about the whole game. They shut Saquon down. Saquon didn't have nothing but 19 carries, 43 yards. He had a touchdown, but
that's worse than bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, that ain't worse than Cam. That ain't worse than
That wasn't good. Well, yeah.
Scatterboy had like 20 for 70.
They had 43. 19 for 43.
Yeah, you're right.
Jalen Hurts, 15 for 24, only 130 yards in the air, 2 touchdown passes. Goddard, he had 4 receptions, 37 yards, 2 touchdowns. So not everybody went too crazy today, but it was still a high-scoring game from both sides. Baker, that's my dog. I thought he was going to come through with a game-winning drive, but he ended up costing them the game because he overthrew. But Baker had 22 out of 40, 289 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bucky Irvin, 15 carries, 63 yards. Ibuka, 4 receptions, 101 yards, 1 touchdown.
Hey, shout out that boy too. Because he done scored a touchdown in every game so far. Yeah. So like you said, I thought it was gonna be a dominant game when the Eagles went up 14, but Tampa Bay ended up trying to claw back a little bit. Baker always gonna do some Baker things. He made some great throws. Yeah. He also made some poor throws. You know what I'm saying? But
because if he get that completion on that last drive, we might have a different conversation.
yeah,
but
that's it. Because they had the opportunity to win the game, but they just didn't have the right people in the right places. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't able to get it done. But what you about to say?
Nah, I was just gonna say Baker's been showing like
MVP.
That's what I was just gonna say.
MVP,
yeah,
especially in the fourth quarter. Like no matter what the game is, he's showing that he gonna put it on his back. Like a lot of the plays he's been making today with all the scrambling, like he's not. It's not all showing up on the stat sheet, but they're winning plays.
Yeah,
and that was my argument for like how I still thought Mahomes was top of the league last year because like. The stats don't always show up, but at the end of the day, the plays you making to win the game, like that's what's mattering. And granted, he didn't win the day, but without Mike Evans, without the O-line, that he don't have,
and he's still able to do what he was doing.
He's still able to do it
on some Josh Allen.
I'm taking Baker over Josh.
I like Baker's grittiness though.
Yeah,
I love Baker. I love both of them.
I love both of their grittiness, but it's just Josh Allen's physical talent is just
physical talent. Yeah, I understand.
I mean,
but Baker done went just as far though.
No facts. I mean, they almost play the same.
Yeah,
but just Josh.
I'm saying if I gotta pick, me personally, I'm gonna take Baker. But that's just me.
I ain't mad at it. I like Baker. Honestly, with them, it could be they could do 10 reps each, and both of them probably get 7 out of 10.
Speaking to the other competition in the NFC South. We have my Atlanta Falcons with a dominating performance over the Washington Commanders, 34-27.
We'll say rise up, baby.
Yeah. We'll say rise up, especially after the week that we had last week, losing to the Carolina Panthers. Y'all didn't have to see me last week, and I'm so grateful for that because I was definitely in my feelings. But all I have to say is, what a way to respond from the Falcons. The Washington Commanders were without Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin, but that was no excuse. You know, you go in, you gotta get the job done.
And whoever on that 53,
whoever's on the field, and we had to do it. Marcus Mariota revenge game because of the way he left off with it.
I forgot he was at that.
That man quit on us. Michael Penix came into the building.
313.
Had 313 had a good game. Shout out B. John. Shout out Drake London. They both had 100-yard receiving games.
Y'all offense was killing.
They had what I'm saying. Because last week was bad.
Yeah, they had to come back.
We had to respond, and I'm glad we definitely was able to move the ball, especially in the red zone, the way that we were. Kyle Pitts. I don't know if you gonna get that contract with us, but you definitely starting to show more, break out more on your end. So I will give it to you. Defensively, like I said, they were without 2 of their top players offensively, so I wish I could have seen a little bit more, but we had a great win overall.
Probably one of the best games of the season offensively. You know what I'm saying? They was able to feed the ball to a lot of people. I think Mooney had a decent game too. Or was it? Yeah. Did he play for real?
Nah, Mooney was in, but he was more of like
he was like that third.
A distraction. Yeah. Like he was the deep threat that he took all the coverage to his side. So Drake London and B. John kind of ate up the short routes.
And Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts as well.
What do you had? Touchdown.
He had like 6 for 76 and a touchdown.
Oh, that's smooth.
5 for 70. Yeah, 5 for 70, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, Drake London had 8 for 110 touchdown. Who else?
You said B. John had 100.
B-John had 4 receptions for 106 yards and 17 carries for 75 yards and a touchdown.
I told you. That's what you
call
you made me a fan of B-John.
He's definitely in the early conversations for Offensive Player of the Year, in my opinion.
I can get jiggy with that.
Yeah, so that's just my fault.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip it because they all on the Falcons bag.
Hey man, I gotta show him some love after last week, man, because that job is just night and day.
Marcus, he ain't had a terrible game. He had an interception, but he ain't had no terrible game. He went 16 for 27, 156, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Debo had 6 receptions, 72 yards, 1 touchdown, and McCaffrey had 2 receptions, 21 yards, 1 touchdown. Like I said, nobody really went crazy. Rodriguez Jr. only 59 rushing yards out for 7 carries. So y'all defense pretty much shut their offense down. I don't know how they got 27 on y'all. And y'all did that much. Like I just said a few minutes ago, you made me a believer out of B-John. And I'm rooting for you, bro. I don't like the team you on, but boy. Oh, Penix too though. You know, I'm always support the black quarterback. For sure.
Hey man, I just need the Bucks to win. Just get a loss along the way. That's all I'm waiting on.
They lost today. They lost today.
Yeah, but I need another one. I need another one, man. We need to go on the little streak.
And speaking of divisional losses, let's go ahead and get into what was supposed to be game of the week, which ended up being just a
game.
We got Chiefs and Ravens, man. 37-20 Chiefs, man. And me personally, I thought it was gonna be a little bit of a better game, but Chiefs defense came out there and
balled,
smacking shit. I mean,
balled.
And then, granted, Lamar did get hurt towards the end of the third quarter, but I mean, the game was
over.
Yeah, the game was already over. Like it was already 30 up coming back, bro. As a Steelers fan,
I'm gonna take a shot every time from now on when I hear it as a Steelers fan.
I think you need about 3 of them right now.
Yeah, go ahead. I keep going.
Love to see the Ravens getting that belt. Like I was saying, offensively, they couldn't do nothing with the Chiefs. The Chiefs was, I mean, just showing crazy looks out there, and they just couldn't get the ball off. Derrick Henry, he didn't fumble this week, but he also
Lamar did.
Yeah, 6 for 42.
Lamar did
for 42 yards. Lamar had a fumble.
Yeah,
Lamar had a fumble and INT.
So I mean, Chiefs defense was locking it, and
but
back up that.
I say this: the first 2 drives, Ravens defense did hold them.
They
to 2 field goals.
They did.
And then
But that was like it. That was it. All in all, I thought Chiefs played a pretty great game. Pat Mahomes, what was he?
Man had a great game.
What was
4
he looking like?
tutties,
Jeez.
207.
That's like the reporter said. Best game of y'all season so far. So
I go ahead because they ain't gonna talk about the full extent of the game, but it was an overall dominant performance.
I say that.
I'm just saying it for the narrative. Both of them coming off of kind of shaky 1-2 records so far. The Ravens having that terrible loss to Detroit.
Somebody had to go 1-3.
Yeah, somebody had to go 1-3, and then the Chiefs like barely beating New York as they saying like how they haven't been looking like the same Super Bowl team. So the fact that the Chiefs came out today and they put up such a dominant performance, especially with Xavier Worthy coming back.
Yeah.
You can see the difference in what their offense is now that they able to spread the ball out. Because before they just didn't have anybody that could beat man coverage.
Right.
No, y'all do. I like that rookie y'all got.
Oh, who?
Number 80.
He been in the league for a minute.
Not a minute. He just got drafted last year.
Oh, okay.
He just ain't got no PT.
Well, he was on?
Tyquan Thornton, the Patriots.
If him and
Pat
get on the same page, that's gonna be
because he is now Pat deep threat right now.
Exactly. So the fact that Worthy coming back and then Rasheed coming back healthy on suspension in like another 2 games.
Okay.
So by then the offense will be opened up more. Kareem Hunt, he gonna fight his hardest to get you the best 2 yards you need. But I appreciate it. At the end of the day, I mean, we weren't really that efficient in the run game.
Shit.
But it was enough for us to get the dub. Defensively, we know how the Ravens defense was. Like we knew based on what they had last year.
They are so sus.
Yeah, all those big names. That's what I will say against them versus the Steelers. Y'all pay for big names, but they producing.
Yeah.
Jair Alexander.
And did he even play the last 2 games?
Nope.
You would have thought not, right? But Wiggins, Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Humphrey's out.
As a Steelers fan,
that's another one right there.
I'm not gonna hate on Hamilton. His team is ass.
I seen him get torched today.
He did get torched.
I seen him get torched today.
He tired from holding
He
him.
tired.
He trying to hold him up. Man.
I feel like now that they had this, they'll be able to change the whole narrative of
can they still win?
Chiefs. Yeah.
Since you said that, I'm trying to buy tickets to go. I'm probably gonna wait till the day of, but I'm trying to. Just some cheap tickets just to watch.
Jacksonville Chiefs.
Jacksonville Chiefs.
You can do that. That's not expensive.
That's what I said. I just want cheap tickets.
Hey, we're gonna see about that, and we're gonna bring y'all a little vlog.
We live with that.
We gonna
See how I put that in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so our last game we got for the night, we got our Giants and Jackson Dart debut. Beating the
Just let me talk about it. I want to hear you
yeah,
bring it in.
beating
I wanna
the
talk
Los
about it.
Angeles Chargers by the score of 21-18.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, it was definitely a sloppy game. It ain't really too much I got to be said about it. It was actually kind of surprising with the way the Chargers defense has been playing all year. Jackson Dart, he definitely he played enough to just make it simple and just make the plays it was to win. He put his body on the line a little bit too much. He was definitely playing a little reckless. But over and all, the fact that it was the Chargers for his first game.
Facts.
Shout out to Dayball for calling the game the way he did.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, y'all
Cam
got it.
Scatterboo. You know what I'm saying? 25 carries, only 79 yards.
He talking only 79 yards.
Was hard yards. Y'all know I'm big.
They was hard yards. That's
The
what I'm saying. It was a
strongest
great
3-yard run
game.
I've ever seen.
It was a great game.
Like I said, Cam Scatterboo, that's definitely gonna be my offensive player of the year for a rookie. But other than that, Jackson Dart only 111 yards out of 20 for 13 throws, 1 touchdown, and that touchdown was to Quinn. Malik Neighbors went down.
Yeah. Tough.
Do y'all think they need to get rid of the turf in New York?
They probably
They need to get rid of it everywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's like the 5th person receiver that got hurt in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely say get rid of the turf. Prayers up from Elite Neighbors. Hopefully it's not the worst thing. Justin Herbert, you had 23 for 41, 203 yards, 1 touchdown to Hampton. No, you had a touchdown to Johnson. And then Hampton, he had 12 carries, 128 yards, 1 touchdown for himself. Keenan Allen, only 5 receptions, 37 yards. You would think you wouldn't get locked up like that, being a vet that you are, but them boys put bet on you today. So,
And the line. Yeah, D-line. Dexter Lawrence went off.
Abdul
Abdul Fire had a lot of pressure.
Shout out Abdul. He signed my little cousin jersey a couple days ago.
No, that's tough.
The way the New York Giants are built right now, they kind of have the bones of a good team.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that defense just is between that D-line, like, that by itself would carry you to a couple
Facts.
wins.
I mean, you got Brian. Wait,
Brian
is he
Burns.
started?
Yeah, nah. I think he just got back.
Okay.
I didn't see him play that much, but I definitely heard his name.
I mean, you got Brian Burns,
Dexter Lawrence,
Dexter Lawrence,
Abdul Carter,
Abdul Carter,
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Like,
I forgot they had Thibodeau.
yeah,
Mhm.
bro. Them boys, they deep. They deep on that line right now.
And then they corner's not too bad either.
Mhm.
They ain't got no big names, but they dogs.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So Jackson Dart coming in, Malik was kind of their whole passing offense.
No, bro.
I guess we'll see with Darius Slayton and Wandale Robinson kind of hold that load.
If you Russell Wilson, do you ask for a trade?
He not in no position to ask for anything right now.
Yeah, you're
Honestly.
Well,
You better just, his best he could hope for is if somebody just need a quarterback bad enough.
To
You
trade
better-
for him.
you
Cincinnati.
That's what he finna hope that the Broncos do Cincinnati the worst way tomorrow. Or, I mean, he could always wait. Like, I'm sure somebody else at some point in time is going to get injured. Not to wish that, but it'll always be a team that's going to need.
Shit, he might go to the Ravens.
Maybe. But I will say this. The way Russell Wilson's career done looked since he done left Seattle, boom, you done went to Denver, Sean Payton came, you got fired. You done went to Steelers, Mike Tomlin saw like, 8 games of you, boom, you done got fired. You done went to the Giants, boom, them boys seen 3 games of you. They said they'd rather put a rookie quarterback in. Like, at this point, is he even better than your backup? That's the
And they
question.
still got Jameis over there too.
Yeah.
And you know they ain't better than Jameis.
If I'm calling for a backup
Mr.
quarterback
30.
for the Giants, I'm gonna call about Jameis before I call about Russell.
Yeah.
So it's really like, is
Because at
anybody
least
gonna want him?
Jameis can. He might throw some picks, but he'll still get you some points on the board.
Exactly.
And he know what he can do. He not about to. Well, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm about to say he not gonna be extra. He gonna be more than extra. But he gonna.
In a positive way though, not in a negative way.
Our last but not least question I want to ask y'all is tomorrow's games. We gonna ask y'all for y'all picks and who y'all got. I want y'all scores and how y'all think the game's gonna go for tomorrow's Monday night games. First, we got Cincinnati, and Denver.
I got Denver.
Yeah, definitely got Denver. Denver, they've been looking a little shaky too.
Man, Bo Nix had a good year, and that was it.
And because the games they did win, it was close.
Facts.
And then the games they lost was also close.
It's at Denver.
Is that Denver?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I say 24-10.
Yeah, that's not a bad score prediction. I can get jiggy with that.
I got Broncos winning, but I kind of got a closer game. I got maybe 24-17.
The only reason I didn't say a close game because they ain't got no quarterback for the Bengals.
They don't.
Well, also,
all you need
Jake
to do is
Browning-
get it in their hands. Jay Browning know
He's
how to
not
play with
terrible.
them. Yes.
He played bad against, but
The Vikings,
arguably
but-
one of the better defenses in the league.
That's why I'm putting that in.
Mm-hmm.
It's just about, is the Denver Broncos defense as good as they were last year?
Right.
Right.
Which
'Cause
I don't
they've
think they are.
They've been very questionable. Like I said,
Sorry.
my Steelers been missing a lot of tackles in the backfield, but they've been missing a decent amount of tackles. I don't think they lead the league or anything, but they've been having the opportunities and not been able to capitalize on some of them. Now, some of them, granted, like that Colts game, it was a crazy call at the end of the
making me
game.
say they're questionable.
It was a crazy call because they should have won that game,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a crazy call at the end of the game that caused them to not win the game. That little leverage call.
Okay, other game we got New York Jets over the at the Miami Dolphins. Me personally, I'm thinking the Jets get it. That's just me though. I think they come in for the upset.
I can see that, but on the flip side of things, based on how Miami played, they played, who was their last game against the Bills, right?
Yeah. And they played a
They-
great game.
You know what I'm saying? Against one of the better teams in the league. And I feel like playing at home, they should have a lot of momentum. Not momentum going into the game, but they should be the favorites, I would say.
You wouldn't say that 31-21 Bills loss, wasn't it more deflating than encouraging? Because of the
No, definitely deflating, but I feel like they're going to come back on some Falcon shit. Like, okay. Let's show them what we can do. Because they still got the weapons on their team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just ain't been executing. Now, Tua, he kind of ass. Like,
Shout out Minka.
So give me some scores, man. Y'all give me some predictions.
I'm going to say Jets, but a close game, 28-31.
I'm going to go Dolphins 20-10.
I got Jets. I like another close game. I like a gritty game between that one, but I think it's gonna be like a nasty game.
Like a 12
Like,
to 5 or
No,
something.
not like that. Just like a funky the way they scored the points. Give me like Jets 25, Dolphins 20. In a weird way, yeah. Like they miss a field goal. Or something. Y'all let us know in the comments how our picks look out. We need to start keeping track of these eventually, just for the
Facts. Just so we can have a little tally board or something, so we can see how accurate we are.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to add that in at some point in time. But other than that, that's all we got for this week's Week 4 edition of Conversation Junkies. Y'all, we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
I'm just saying, I'm happy that we all back, man. It's been a couple weeks and it's been all of us, man.
Yeah, facts.
I'm happy we all back.
All our teams won it.
You feel?
All
It was
our
a great
teams
day.
did
It was
win.
a great day, man.
Shout out Chiefs, Steelers, Falcons, all of them. Vikings, they'll get it together, whatever. But other than that, appreciate y'all, Conversation Junkie family. Until next time, love.